Welcome to FX Street. I am John and I'm here with my co-host Akash. If you like what we're talking about, please join the FX Street YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button. I don't want to unsubscribe because I am subscribed. And if you like what we're talking about, please follow Akash at Mangieko and myself at Just Analysis One. We are looking at Dogecoin, Elon Musk's favorite cryptocurrency, the meme coin of meme coins. So Dogecoin, I mean, it's really had a nice expansive move here ever since, a week ago. It's had what has been the move. It's basically gone from the high. It's had a 26% rise. Now it's facing some pressure here against the 50% fib retracement at 24.58 rather. I mean, that wasn't unexpected, but I will point this out. I mean, so it doesn't have nearly as bullish of a chart as some of the other cryptos that we've looked at recently. It looks very toppy up here, very tweezer topish with the candlesticks. And then if you look at the RSI, which is I've shifted into bear market conditions, it's trading up to the first overbought condition at 55 even. And you can see that it's got it's slightly getting rejected. It's kind of got a hook off of that level. So that's a sign of weakness, not a sign of strength. In addition, we do have this higher high, right? We have the higher high in the composite index, right? And then when we look at the corresponding price levels of the peaks in the composite index over here, we have lower highs. So this is something known as hidden bearish divergence, which is a bearish continuation setup, something to be warned about. And we are, we're not at the extremes in the optics bands, but we are certainly getting close to that. In the point figure chart, things are, it's kind of a sloppy looking chart. This is technically what you would call a pole pattern. And so market makers will look at the entries at a break of the 50% range of this current column of X's. So they would look at short opportunities at the 22 cent even range. But I mean, Dogecoin, it's got a little bit of a road ahead of it to convert to a full-on bull market. The only thing it does have going for it is this it's one of these phenomenon in the Ichimoku system. It's where the Kumo twist occurs. That's where the Senko span A crosses above or below B. It's basically when it turns color. It changes from green to red or red to green. So if Doge continues to trade higher, and by October 11th, if it's trading near this zone, typically what you see occur when price encounters the Kumo twist and is trading right at that cross point, it has a very, very easy move above it. So the cloud basically ceases to exist as a source of resistance or support here and kind of acts like as an accelerant. It's kind of like hitting a red mushroom in Mario Kart or those blinking chevrons in F-Zero, if anybody remembers Super Nintendo. That's what that basically does. It acts as kind of like an accelerant to move it above and beyond the cloud at that level. So that's SC and Doge. I mean, otherwise, if it's going to continue further south here, it's a pretty steep drop down to that 12.5 to 11 cent region, which may not even hold because the volume profile here is extremely thin. And your next major zone of support below that 18.5 cent range is the 6 cent level. And I know some people are probably like, that's stupid, that's dumb. I'm just telling you what it looks like. There's zero support really in between 16 and 8 cents. That's just where you got the 2021 volume point of control, the 50% fib retracement, the 1618 expansion, all kind of coalesce into that zone. And that does it for me on Doge. I'll turn it over to Akash.
Thank you. Right. So the last time we discussed Doge, I was talking about this support zone here ranging from 0.212 to 0.23. And if we close above this, there would be a chance that Doge could probably retest this and then attempt to move higher, right? Like I mentioned in all the other videos, right? It honestly depends a lot on what Bitcoin does. And if Bitcoin continues to go higher, then yes, I'm still expecting those to at least retest the 50 fib here, which is around the 0.27 level here. But I'm not gonna dive deeper into this because we already mentioned the bearish divergence, the written bearish divergence. So in from bearish perspective, right? If it does not hold above this level, comes below this barrier here at 0.212, then honestly, I really wouldn't mind those coming down to this level here, which is 0.16, because then it would form the triple tap setup that I've been eyeing for quite a while now. So it could do this and then probably go higher. And another thing why I want this to happen is this, which is a descending triangle, a very loosely drawn descending triangle, may I add, right? So this could be where it bounces. Probably Elon Musk comes out here, puts out a bullish tweet. No idea, but I am expecting bullish things from Dogecoin if it ever comes down to 0.16, and that is where I'm going to buy, unless it's in a market crash condition, a flash crash condition, like it did in March 2020 or May 19th, 2021. But this is a long-term outlook that I was just mentioning here. In this case, I'm looking at a retest of this candlestick closes over here, which is 0.58, roughly 0.60. And the last time we came very close to the $1 psychological level, but we did not. So if that happens, then yeah, I'm looking at $1. But and the reason I'm not looking a lot into technicals right now is because these are meme coins, right? And they're literally thrive on hype cycles, right? And if there is something or some person to trigger that among people, all of the technicals goes out into the bin, and like it rallies, disregarding any and all bearish indications if it has. So from that perspective, I think Doge, there's still nothing to be worried about Doge from a long-term outlook, but from a shorter time frame perspective, I think uh, we need to hold above the 0.23 support level here, right? For any chance at retesting the 50 fib at 0.27. Yeah, that does it for Doge. You got anything else to add, John?
That no, not really. I mean, it's Doge. Yeah, I'm just I don't. Yeah, I know valuation and value is often a perception, but I perceive zero. So that's just my view on it. I mean, I'll trade it if it's. I mean, it's tradable because it's got activity, but I mean, it's only got activity, like you said, when one guy tweets about it. If that is the factor that is reliant, say, I mean, if this is solely reliant on one dude's whims, is I mean, to me, that just seems like something I don't want to risk. I mean, there are other things to speculate on and invest in. That's just my opinion on it. But I mean, if some people really are long-term hodlers, more power to you. Yeah, it's just, I'll
You
leave it
know,
there.
I actually used to think of shit coins like this, but there was this one particular time where like everybody was shitting on BSV. That was when like BSV kind of freshly
Oh
forked
yeah,
off from
Craig
VCH to
writes Craig writes
right.
coin.
Yeah, and everybody was shitting on BSV, but then Craig Wright and Calvin Ayre and everybody of those, I'm not sure what happened, but they how it pumped, but it pumped BSV, and very few like people you can count on your fingers, like so very few traders disregarded the emotion, like kept the emotion out of it, and they traded the coin and they made shit tons of money out of it, right? Ever since I read that tweet, right, my outlook on coins has changed completely. Like even though I consider SafeMoon like the shittiest coin of them all, I still look at it every now and then, because during hype cycles, right, the like you holding Cardano or me holding Ethereum for like 3-4 years, and the gains that I get from that, I could get it if I just buy in Dogecoin or meme coins at the right time. It could probably happen in like a month. So I'm not going to
Yeah.
disregard Doge. I'm definitely not going to disregard any shit coins this second phase of the bull run.
Yep.
All right, so that's the alpha you get for listening to the end of the video.